Hi everyone, welcome to Enka Media channel. Today our focus is on Barcelona. Did you know that the fans own the club called Barcelona? FC Barcelona is one of the few clubs in the world to be owned by the club members themselves. In this video, you discover the ultimate list of facts about FC Barcelona. Who would have thought that one of the world's biggest sports teams was formed because one man posted an advert in a newspaper, right? Well, that's exactly what happened. On October 22, 1899, a Swiss student and a football enthusiast named Joan Gamper placed an advert in the Spanish newspaper called Los Deportes with the idea of forming a new football club. After all, he already founded FC Zurich in his home country 3 years earlier. The advert was a success and numerous local footballers and enthusiasts joined a meeting in Mauricio on November 29, 1899. It was there the club was formed as FC Barcelona. It wasn't just local football players who responded to the advert. There was another Swiss football enthusiast among them who loved to become part of this new football club. Walter Wild, a Swiss engineer and football player known in Catalan as Gutalleri Wild. He was also present and together with Joan Gamper played a crucial role in the initial years of the club. Wild was the club's first president, a role he took on for the first 513 days of the club existence. Eventually he had to resign because of his job, but he was actively involved in laying the foundation of what will become the most successful football club in Spain. FC Barcelona became one of the founding members of La Liga, the prestigious Spanish First League, and is one of the three clubs, the other being Real Madrid and Athletic Bilbao, that has never relegated in history of Spanish football. During the first 2 decades of its existence, the club's identity evolved into something much more than just a football club. This was emphasized when the club changed its official language from Castilian to Catalan, and becoming a member of the club was more than just supporting the club, it became a political statement as well. Therefore, the club's motto is Mesqui un club, which literally translates to more than a club. Pardon my Spanish there. Camp Nou, the home venue of FC Barcelona, is the biggest football stadium in Europe, and it is the 12th biggest arena in the world. It has a capacity of 99,354, which is a lot more than that of its rival, the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium of Real Madrid. Before they moved to this stadium, they have played their home games in a lot more humble places. Their first stadium was called Camp de la Industria and had a capacity of merely 8,000. By 1922, the club had more than 20,000 members, thanks to the amazing job done by Joan Gamper, and they were able to build their new stadium called Camp de las Cortes. This stadium had a capacity of 30,000, which was expanded to 60,000 capacity in 1940s. One of the best players in Europe joined the ranks of Barcelona in June 1950. He's an Hungarian. His name is Laszlo Kubala. He eventually became one of the ultimate heroes in FC Barcelona's history. As a reward, he had been eternalized with a statue which is located just outside the Camp Nou. Just as some of the most famous players at Manchester United have their own statue outside Old Trafford. Another legend in Barcelona is late Dutchman Johan Cruyff. At the time of his signing in 1973, he was the world's most expensive player, joining the club from Ajax Amsterdam for a world record fee of $1,200,000. Cruyff didn't just shine on the field, but was also actively denouncing the regime of Francisco Franco, something that made him extremely popular with the fans. He ended up becoming the best player in Europe and winning the prestigious Ballon d'Or 2 years in a row in 1973 and 1974. He was the first player to win this trophy 3 times, after doing so for the first time with Ajax in 1971. The most famous youth training facility in the world of association football is called La Masia. The area was bought by the club in 1979 and the whole farmer's house was remodeled and now serves as a place where the young players learn how to play. The old country house dates back to 1702 and was extensively renovated after the purchase. The facility is now home to over 300 young players and has been a significant factor in the club's successes. The glory moment of La Masia came in 2010 when 3 players that were trained at the facility were nominated as the 3 best football players in the world. The honor was given to Lionel Messi, Andres Iniesta, and Xavi. One of the most fascinating facts about FC Barcelona is that this was the first time that 3 players from the same football school had achieved this stunt. One of the most genius yet controversial players in the world football also had a brief stint at FC Barcelona, the Argentine Diego Armando Maradona. He joined the club from Boca Juniors for a fee of $6.5 million, a record in June 1982. Plagued by injuries, he moved to Napoli 2 years years later, where he became one of the most popular football players in that club's history by winning the Serie A. Back to Johan Cruyff. He's one of the most important figures in FC Barcelona's history. He didn't just manage to win numerous trophies with the club as a player, but did equally well as a manager. He created a completely new way of playing football called total football, and this has been incorporated into the club's philosophy ever since. As a coach, he managed to create a team referred to as Dream Team, which was considered to be one of the best teams in history at that time. Some famous Spanish players included Pep Guardiola, who is now the coach of Manchester City, Jose Mari Baquero, and Miguel Angel Nadal, the uncle of tennis star Rafael Nadal. International players included the likes of Ronald Koeman, Michael Laudrup, Romario, and Isto Stoichkov. If you win just about everything for 4 consecutive years, it's hard to disagree with this statement. Apart from being the most supported club in the world, FC Barcelona is also one of the most successful ones. They have won a record of 74 trophies domestically, 26 La Liga, 30 Copa del Rey, 13 Supercopa de España, 3 Copa Eva Duarte, and 2 Copa de la Liga trophies. They also won 20 Europeans and worldwide trophies, 5 UEFA Champions League titles, a record 4 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, 5 UEFA Super Cup, a record 3 Intercities Fair Clubs, 3 FIFA World Club Cups. Numerous players at the club have won individual trophies as well, including 12 Ballon d'Or awards. One of the strangest facts about FC Barcelona is that their fans have a pretty weird nickname. They are referred to as Cool, a word derived from Catalan word col, which means house. So, why are Barcelona FC calls fans called Cools? It dates back to the early days of the club when they still played in their old stadium. People could just see just one thing when they passed by the stadium, which is the bums of the people sitting on top row. That's how they acquired their famous nickname. Every football club in the world has at least one game they look forward to in the entire year. In the case of FC Barcelona, it's considered to be one of the biggest games in club football in the world as well, and that is El Clasico, the biggest game of the year. If you happen to walk around in a major city in Spain during El Clasico, you will hardly see any people on the street. The game between FC Barcelona and their main rivals, Real Madrid, is real that big. It's much more than just a game as well. It exemplifies the political and cultural differences and rivalry between Catalans in Barcelona and Castilians in Madrid, something that started in terms of football matches over 100 years. FC Barcelona isn't just one of the most popular clubs in the world, it's also one of the wealthiest. Forget about their financial mess at the moment. The club has been ranked consistently in the top 5 most valuable sports clubs in the world. They came up with a plan to expand their stadium and turn it into one of the most amazing football temples in the world. The Nou Camp, as the renovated stadium will be called, will have a total capacity of 105,000 seats and further established FC Barcelona as one of the biggest and most prestigious football clubs in the world. They may have lost Lionel Messi and are going through financial challenges at the moment, but Barca remains one of the biggest football clubs in the world. Okay, don't forget to tag Barcelona fans this video. Click on subscribe button to get notification of new video. It could be your club next. From me, bye for now.